What if I told you the secret to transforming your life isn't about working harder, achieving more, or chasing perfection, but about nourishing your soul, mind, and body in ways that ignite your true potential? Imagine waking up each day feeling grounded, inspired, and fully alive. You deserve that, and in this journey, we're going to unlock the tools to help you get there. Stay with me, because this is more than just another video. This is your turning point, your call to action, and your moment to thrive. Let's create a life that truly flourishes, starting right now. Chapter 1. The Roots of Self-Nourishment. Nourishment begins at the roots. Explore how your upbringing, beliefs, and early experiences shape your understanding of self-care, and how to rewrite that narrative for growth. Chapter 2. The Forgotten Sense. Tuning into intuition. Your inner voice, often called intuition, is a quiet but powerful guide that helps you make better choices. It's that feeling deep inside that nudges you in a certain direction, even when you don't have all the facts. Many people ignore this sense because it's subtle and doesn't always come with clear explanations. But by paying attention to it and strengthening it, you can use it to navigate life with more confidence and clarity. To nourish your intuition, it's important to slow down and create space for it to speak. In our busy lives filled with constant noise and distractions, it's easy to overlook the signals your intuition is trying to send. Take time to sit quietly, away from screens and noise. This doesn't mean you need hours of meditation. Even a few minutes of stillness can help you connect with your inner self. Learning to trust yourself is another key part of tuning into intuition. Often, we doubt our gut feelings because we're afraid of making mistakes or because other people's opinions seem more valid. Start small. Listen to your instincts on simple decisions, like what food to eat or which route to take on a walk. As you see positive outcomes from trusting yourself, your confidence in your intuition will grow. Being mindful of your surroundings and your feelings also strengthens this sense. Pay attention to what brings you peace, what makes you uneasy, and what feels just right. These emotions are often your intuition's way of communicating. When something doesn't feel right, take a moment to reflect instead of brushing it off. Over time, you'll notice patterns that help you understand your intuition more deeply. Journaling is another helpful way to connect with your intuition. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and decisions can reveal insights you might not notice in the moment. When you face a choice, jot down how you feel about each option. Then revisit your notes later to see how often your initial feelings were correct. This practice builds trust in your inner guidance. Surround yourself with people and environments that feel supportive and uplifting. When you're around positive energy, it's easier to hear your intuition clearly. On the other hand, if you're in a space that feels negative or draining, your intuition might be warning you to step away. Pay attention to these feelings. They're your guide to a healthier, happier life. By quieting the noise, trusting yourself, and paying attention to your feelings, you'll find that your intuition becomes a strong ally in decision-making. It's always there, waiting to help you if you take the time to listen. Chapter 3. Color Therapy in Everyday Life. Colors are everywhere, influencing our emotions, thoughts, and energy in ways we often don't realize. From the clothes you wear to the spaces you live in, colors create moods and even affect your physical health. Understanding how to use colors intentionally can help you feel more energized, focused, or calm, depending on what you need in your daily life. This is the essence of color therapy, harnessing the power of colors to improve your overall well-being. Each color carries its own unique energy and meaning. For example, red is associated with passion, strength, and motivation. It's a bold color that can increase energy levels and grab attention, but too much red might feel overwhelming. On the other hand, blue is calming and peaceful. It's often used in bedrooms or meditation spaces because it encourages relaxation and serenity. Green symbolizes balance and harmony, reminding us of nature, while yellow brings joy and stimulates creativity. These associations aren't just psychological. They have roots in cultural traditions, natural patterns, and even the way light affects the human brain. Start noticing how different colors make you feel. Pay attention to the colors in your wardrobe, your home, and even the foods you eat. For example, when you wear a bright yellow shirt, do you feel more cheerful? When you're in a room painted a soft blue, does it help you feel calmer? Becoming aware of these effects is the first step in using color therapy in your everyday life. One practical way to bring color therapy into your routine is through your living space. Think about the function of each room in your home and how you want to feel when you're there. For instance, if you want your bedroom to be a restful retreat, consider using soft, cool colors like pale blue, lavender, or earthy greens. For spaces where you need energy and focus, like a home office or workout room, add splashes of red, orange, or yellow. Even small accents like cushions, curtains, or artwork can make a big difference. Your wardrobe is another area where you can apply color therapy. When you have an important meeting or need to feel confident, wear bold and powerful colors like red or black. For days when you want to feel calm and grounded, choose softer tones like beige, gray, or pastel shades. Even your accessories, scarves, ties, or jewelry can bring in the color energy you need for the day. Don't forget that food is a wonderful way to bring the benefits of color therapy into your life. A colorful plate not only looks more appealing, but also ensures a variety of nutrients. Red foods like tomatoes and strawberries are rich in antioxidants, while green vegetables are packed with vitamins and minerals. Adding yellow peppers or orange carrots to your meals can boost your mood with their vibrant, sunny hues. Color therapy can also be a part of your self-care rituals. Try incorporating specific colors into your relaxation time. Light a candle in your favorite soothing shade, or wrap yourself in a blanket of a color that makes you feel safe and nurtured. If you practice meditation or visualization, imagine yourself surrounded by a color that represents the energy you want to cultivate. Perhaps golden light for positivity or soft pink for love and compassion. It's also important to recognize when colors might not be working for you. Overexposure to certain shades can have negative effects. For example, while red can energize, too much of it might make you feel restless or even aggressive. If you notice that certain colors in your environment are making you uncomfortable, consider swapping them out or balancing them with more neutral tones. Even outside your personal spaces, you can use color therapy to shape your experiences. When choosing gifts, think about the recipient's personality and what they might need. A warm-toned scarf could bring comfort to someone going through a tough time, while a vibrant piece of art might inspire someone who's seeking creativity. Nature is one of the best sources of color therapy, offering a full spectrum of hues that refresh and recharge. Spend time outdoors, soaking in the blues of the sky, the greens of the trees, or the fiery oranges and pinks of a sunset. If getting outside isn't an option, bring nature indoors with plants, flowers, or even photographs of beautiful landscapes. Color therapy is a simple yet powerful tool for creating a more balanced and joyful life. By intentionally choosing the colors you surround yourself with, whether in your environment, clothing, or daily activities, you can harness their energy to support your goals and enhance your well-being. Take small steps, experiment, and discover how color can transform your world, one shade at a time. Chapter 4. The Healing Power of Sound. Sound is one of the most profound forces in our lives. It is not just something we hear, it's something we feel, something that resonates within us on a deep, almost primal level. The vibrations of sound have the power to heal, calm, energize, and inspire. From the rhythm of your heartbeat to the music you listen to, sound constantly shapes your mood, energy, and even your physical health. By understanding the healing power of sound, you can use it as a tool for transformation and balance in your everyday life. Sound affects the brain in fascinating ways. Certain frequencies can stimulate brain waves, shifting them into states that promote relaxation, focus, or creativity. For example, soothing sounds like ocean waves or gentle rain help your brain produce alpha waves, which are associated with calmness and mental clarity. Meanwhile, rhythmic drumming or chanting can evoke theta waves, which often occur during deep meditation or sleep. These connections between sound and brain activity are why listening to specific types of music or soundscapes can make you feel more relaxed, energized, or even motivated. One of the most ancient forms of sound healing is the use of vocal tones. Humming, chanting, or singing creates vibrations that resonate within your body, especially in your chest and throat. These vibrations can soothe your nervous system, reduce stress, and even enhance your mood. You don't need to be a professional singer to benefit from this practice. Simply humming or repeating a calming word like Om can help center your mind and calm your body. Music, of course, is one of the most accessible and enjoyable forms of sound healing. Different types of music evoke different emotions, and your choices can have a profound impact on your day. Uplifting melodies can boost your mood, while soft instrumental tracks can help you unwind after a stressful day. Classical music, for example, has been shown to improve concentration and reduce anxiety, while drumming and upbeat rhythms are often used in therapies to energize and inspire. Sound healing goes beyond just listening. It's also about the vibrations that sound creates. Instruments like Tibetan singing bowls, crystal bowls, and tuning forks are often used in sound therapy to create specific vibrations that align the body's energy centers, also known as chakras. When these energy centers are out of balance, you may feel fatigued, stressed, or emotionally drained. The soothing tones of these instruments can help restore harmony, leaving you feeling refreshed and balanced. Even the sounds of nature hold immense healing power. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, or the gentle flow of a stream can instantly bring a sense of peace and connection to the world around you. These natural sounds help reduce stress hormones in the body and create a sense of grounding. If you're feeling overwhelmed, stepping outside or listening to a recording of nature, sounds can be an easy and effective way to restore balance. Another powerful practice is guided sound meditation. This involves listening to specific soundscapes designed to guide your mind into a state of relaxation or focus. Guided meditations often include sounds like gongs, flutes, or chimes, paired with calming voices. These meditations can help you process emotions, release tension, and reconnect with yourself. Whether you're new to meditation or experienced, adding sound can enhance the benefits significantly. Sound can also be used in daily rituals to create a sense of rhythm and balance. Starting your day with an uplifting playlist, using calming sounds during work breaks, or ending the evening with soothing music can set the tone for a more intentional and mindful life. Even something as simple as clapping, snapping, or tapping can create sound vibrations that ground you in the present moment. Understanding the power of sound also means recognizing when to protect yourself from noise. In today's world, we are constantly surrounded by sounds that can feel overwhelming, such as traffic, loud conversations, or electronic devices. These types of noise can increase stress levels and make it harder to focus. Creating moments of silence or retreating to quieter spaces helps your body and mind recover from the chaos of everyday life. The healing power of sound is not just about listening, but also about creating. Playing an instrument, singing, or even just experimenting with different tones allows you to connect with your inner self in a profound way. Creating sound can be deeply therapeutic, releasing emotions and bringing joy. If you're unsure where to start, begin with something simple. Spend a few minutes each day listening to a calming sound that resonates with you. It could be a favorite song, a nature sound, or even the hum of a singing bowl. Pay attention to how it makes you feel, lighter, calmer, or more focused. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally drawn to the sounds that nourish your soul. The healing power of sound is a gift available to everyone. It's not expensive, and it doesn't require special equipment or skills. By inviting sound into your life with intention, whether through music, nature, or your own voice, you can tap into its incredible ability to heal, energize, and transform. Let sound be your ally in creating a more peaceful, balanced, and vibrant life. Chapter 5: Ancient Wisdom for Modern Living. Throughout history, humans have sought ways to live in harmony with the world, drawing upon the wisdom of nature, spirituality, and community to create a fulfilling life. Ancient traditions were built on the understanding that our bodies, minds, and spirits are deeply connected to the universe around us. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, this ancient wisdom can feel distant, but it holds timeless truths that are more relevant than ever. By integrating these practices into modern living, you can find balance, clarity, and a deeper connection to yourself and the world. One of the core principles of ancient wisdom is the idea of living in harmony with nature. Traditional systems like Ayurveda, the Indian science of life, and traditional Chinese medicine emphasize the importance of aligning your lifestyle with the natural rhythms of the earth. For example, waking up with the sunrise and winding down as the sun sets helps regulate your body's natural clock, improving sleep and energy levels. Eating seasonally, as our ancestors did, ensures you're consuming foods that your body needs at different times of the year. Fresh fruits in summer cool the body, while hearty root vegetables in winter provide warmth and sustenance. Another timeless teaching is the importance of balance. In Ayurveda, this is described as balancing the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, each representing different energies in the body. When these energies are balanced, you feel healthy and vibrant. When they're out of sync, you may experience physical or emotional discomfort. You don't need to be an expert in Ayurveda to apply this wisdom. Simple practices, like eating foods that make you feel good, exercising in a way that energizes rather than exhausts you, and taking time to rest when you're overwhelmed, help restore balance. Traditional Chinese medicine introduces the concept of yin and yang, opposite but complementary forces that must work together for harmony. Modern life often pushes us to overemphasize yang energy, which represents activity, ambition, and outward focus, while neglecting yin energy, which symbolizes rest, reflection, and nurturing. By prioritizing quiet moments, self-care, and introspection, you can bring more yin energy into your life and counterbalance the stress and overexertion of daily life. Ancient cultures also teach us about the healing power of the earth itself. Practices like grounding, which involves walking barefoot on natural surfaces, have roots in indigenous traditions around the world. Grounding connects you to the earth's energy, reducing inflammation, calming the nervous system, and promoting a sense of stability. Whether it's gardening, hiking, or simply sitting on the grass, reconnecting with the earth can restore a sense of peace in a world that often feels disconnected. Breathwork is another ancient practice with profound modern benefits. Yogic traditions emphasize pranayama, the control of breath, as a way to influence energy, calm the mind, and improve physical health. In moments of stress, taking deep, intentional breaths can instantly shift your state of mind. Modern science confirms the effectiveness of breathwork in lowering cortisol levels, reducing anxiety, and improving focus. A simple exercise like inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 6 counts can help you feel more grounded and present. Meditation, one of the most well-known gifts of ancient wisdom, has become a cornerstone of modern mindfulness practices. While meditation might seem intimidating, its essence is simple: creating a space for stillness and awareness. Ancient techniques like vipassana meditation, which focuses on observing sensations in the body, or loving-kindness meditation, which cultivates compassion, are powerful tools for emotional and mental well-being. Even 5 minutes of daily meditation can improve focus, reduce stress, and deepen your understanding of yourself. The concept of interconnectedness is another profound teaching from ancient cultures. Indigenous wisdom often emphasizes that humans are not separate from nature or each other, but are part of a larger web of life. This perspective can transform how you view your relationships, your environment, and even your role in the world. When you recognize this connection, you may feel a greater sense of purpose and responsibility to care for the planet and the people around you. Rituals are another cornerstone of ancient wisdom, bringing meaning and intention to everyday life. Whether it's lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or setting an intention for the day, rituals help you pause, reflect, and create a sense of sacredness. Modern life often prioritizes productivity over presence, but incorporating rituals can help you reconnect with what matters most. For example, a simple morning ritual of gratitude or an evening ritual of journaling can bring mindfulness and peace to your day. Many ancient traditions also emphasize the importance of community and shared wisdom. In tribal societies, decisions were made collectively, and knowledge was passed down through stories and ceremonies. Today, cultivating a sense of community might mean spending more time with loved ones, joining a group that shares your interests, or finding ways to contribute to others. These connections nourish your spirit and remind you that you're never alone in your journey. Finally, ancient wisdom teaches us patience and trust in the natural unfolding of life. In a culture of instant gratification, this can be a challenging but liberating lesson. By observing nature, how seasons change, how plants grow, how rivers flow, you can learn to embrace life's cycles and let go of the need to control everything. Trusting the process doesn't mean being passive. It means acting with intention and allowing space for things to unfold as they're meant to. Bringing ancient wisdom into modern living doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. It's about integrating small, meaningful practices that align with your values and needs. These timeless teachings remind us that life isn't just about achieving. It's about being, connecting, and living in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. By honoring this wisdom, you can create a life that feels balanced, purposeful, and deeply nourishing. Chapter 6. Soul-centered decision-making. Every decision you make shapes your life, but not all decisions come from the same place. Some are made out of fear, others from external pressure, and many from pure habit. Soul-centered decision-making is about going deeper, connecting with your inner truth, and choosing in alignment with your values and purpose. It's not just about what is logical or practical. It's about what feels authentic and meaningful to you on a soul level. In a world full of noise, opinions from family, advice from friends, and societal expectations, it can be easy to lose touch with your own inner voice. Soul-centered decision-making starts with silencing that noise so you can hear yourself. This doesn't mean ignoring good advice or dismissing logic. It means creating space to reflect and ensure your decisions align with who you truly are, not who the world expects you to be. A key element of this process is self-awareness. To make decisions that resonate with your soul, you first need to know yourself deeply. Take time to reflect on your values, passions, and long-term goals. What truly matters to you? What brings you joy? What are your non-negotiables in life? Write these down if it helps clarify your thoughts. Having a clear understanding of your inner world makes it easier to make choices that support your personal truth. Listening to your intuition is another vital aspect. Your intuition is like a compass, gently guiding you toward the path that feels right. It often speaks in subtle ways, a gut feeling, a sense of peace, or even a quiet resistance to something that doesn't sit well with you. Many people ignore their intuition because it doesn't always come with clear explanations. But the more you trust it, the stronger and clearer it becomes. When faced with a decision, pause and ask yourself how it feels in your body and heart. Does the thought of moving forward bring a sense of lightness and possibility, or does it feel heavy and constricting? Sometimes, external influences can cloud your judgment, making it difficult to connect with your soul's guidance. Social media, peer pressure, and cultural norms often push us to make decisions that look good to others but may not feel right inside. Soul-centered decision-making requires stepping back from these influences and reconnecting with your inner voice. This might mean unplugging for a while, meditating or journaling to gain clarity. When you disconnect from the noise, you create space for your soul to speak. Patience is essential in soul-centered decision-making. In today's fast-paced world, there's often pressure to decide quickly and move forward. But some of the most meaningful decisions take time to unfold. Rushing can lead to choices that aren't fully aligned with your deeper self. When possible, give yourself the time and space to sit with a decision, reflect, explore your feelings, and let clarity emerge naturally. Another helpful practice is considering the long-term impact of your choices. Soul-centered decisions aren't just about immediate gratification or solving short-term problems. They're about building a life that feels fulfilling over time. Ask yourself, will this choice bring me closer to the person I want to become? Will it align with the legacy I want to leave? This perspective helps you make choices that resonate with your deeper purpose, even if they require sacrifice or courage in the moment. Doubt and fear often arise during the decision-making process, especially when the stakes feel high. A soul-centered approach doesn't deny these feelings. It acknowledges them without letting them take control. Fear often stems from past experiences or worries about the future, but your soul resides in the present moment. By grounding yourself in the now, through breathing exercises, meditation, or simply taking a walk, you can make decisions from a place of calm instead of fear. Involving your heart as well as your mind is crucial. Logical reasoning has its place, but some decisions require a more holistic approach. Ask yourself, does this feel right in my heart? Does it align with the love and compassion I want to bring into the world? Decisions made from the heart often carry a sense of peace and fulfillment, even if they are challenging. Sometimes soul-centered decisions require saying no to opportunities, people, or situations that don't serve your highest good. This can be difficult, especially if you're used to people-pleasing or avoiding conflict. But saying no to what doesn't align creates space for what truly does. It's an act of self-respect and a declaration of your commitment to living authentically. Community can also play a role in soul-centered decision-making. While the ultimate choice is yours, Sharing your thoughts with trusted individuals who understand and respect your values can provide support and perspective. These could be mentors, friends, or loved ones who encourage you to follow your heart. Just ensure that their advice serves as guidance rather than a substitute for your own inner wisdom. Finally, practice gratitude and self-compassion throughout the process. Gratitude helps you appreciate the journey, even if the decisions are tough or uncertain. Self-compassion reminds you that it's okay to make mistakes. Soul-centered decision-making is not about being perfect, it's about staying true to yourself. Every decision, even the ones that don't turn out as planned, is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your connection with your soul. By embracing these practices, you can transform decision-making into a sacred act, one that honors your true self and creates a life that feels rich, meaningful, and aligned. When your choices come from your soul, they not only benefit you but also ripple outward, inspiring others and contributing to a more authentic and connected world. Chapter 7. The Art of Letting Go. Letting go is one of the most liberating yet challenging practices in life. It's not just about releasing physical items or walking away from situations. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional and mental burdens that hold you back. The art of letting go involves releasing what no longer serves you, be it fear, resentment, expectations, or attachments, and making space for growth, healing, and new opportunities. This practice is essential for personal transformation, but it requires patience, courage, and self-compassion. At its core, letting go is an act of trust. It's trusting that life will unfold as it's meant to, even if you don't have control over every detail. Holding on often stems from a fear of the unknown or a desire to control outcomes. We cling to old habits, unhealthy relationships, or limiting beliefs because they feel familiar, even if they're no longer good for us. Letting go requires stepping into uncertainty, but it also opens the door to freedom and peace. One of the most common barriers to letting go is attachment to the past. We often replay old memories, hold on to grudges, or dwell on what could have been. While reflecting on the past can provide valuable lessons, clinging to it prevents us from living fully in the present. To let go of the past, start by acknowledging it. You don't have to erase it or pretend it didn't happen, but you can choose to stop carrying its weight. Writing down your feelings or talking to someone you trust can help you process and release these emotions. Another area where letting go is crucial is in relationships. Sometimes we hold on to people who no longer align with our values or who bring negativity into our lives. Letting go of such relationships doesn't mean you don't care about those individuals. It means prioritizing your well-being and growth. It can be painful, especially when there's love or history involved, but staying in relationships that drain you prevents you from forming healthier, more fulfilling connections. Letting go also applies to expectations, both of yourself and others. We often set high standards for how life should be, how people should act, or how we should perform. When reality doesn't meet these expectations, it leads to disappointment, frustration, and even bitterness. By releasing these rigid ideas, you allow life to flow more naturally. Accepting yourself and others as they are, rather than as you wish they would be, is a powerful step toward inner peace. Physical clutter can also be a metaphor for emotional and mental clutter. Our possessions often hold sentimental value or represent parts of our identity, making it difficult to let them go. However, holding on to too many things can create a sense of heaviness and overwhelm. Start small. Go through one drawer, shelf, or box at a time. Ask yourself whether each item truly adds value to your life. If it doesn't, thank it for its role in your journey and release it. This simple act can create space, not just in your home, but in your mind and heart. Fear is another significant obstacle to letting go. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of change can keep you stuck in situations that no longer serve you. To overcome this, shift your perspective on fear. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, view it as a guide, pointing you toward areas where you have room to grow. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. By facing your fears head-on, you take their power away and reclaim your freedom. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or giving up. It means releasing the emotional charge attached to an experience or expectation. For instance, forgiving someone who has hurt you doesn't mean you condone their actions. It means you're choosing to free yourself from the anger and pain that bind you to them. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful forms of letting go, as it allows you to reclaim your energy and focus on the present. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can be incredibly helpful in the process of letting go. These practices teach you to observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming attached to them. When you notice yourself holding on to something, pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself whether this attachment is serving your highest good. Often, simply bringing awareness to your clinging tendencies can help you release them. Journaling is another effective tool. Writing down your feelings and fears can provide clarity and create a sense of closure. For example, if you're struggling to let go of a painful memory, write it out in detail, then physically let it go by tearing up the paper, burning it safely, or symbolically releasing it into nature. These rituals can help solidify your intention to move forward. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is also essential. Letting go can feel lonely, especially when others don't understand your journey. Seek out friends, mentors, or communities who encourage your growth and remind you that it's okay to release what no longer serves you. Their presence can provide strength and reassurance during moments of doubt. Finally, practice self-compassion throughout this journey. Letting go isn't a one-time event. It's a process that takes time and effort. You may find yourself clinging again to something you thought you had released, and that's okay. Be gentle with yourself and recognize that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The art of letting go is a gift you give to yourself. It's about lightening your load, finding freedom, and making space for new beginnings. While it may feel challenging at times, the peace and clarity that come from letting go are worth the effort. By releasing the past, embracing uncertainty, and trusting in life's flow, you open yourself to endless possibilities and a deeper sense of joy. Chapter 8. Nourishing Through Adventure. Adventure is one of the most invigorating and transformative ways to nourish your soul, mind, and body. It's not just about traveling to distant lands or embarking on grand journeys. Adventure can take many forms, from trying something new in your everyday life to exploring unfamiliar perspectives. Adventure, at its core, is about stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing curiosity, and allowing yourself to grow in unexpected ways. Adventure nourishes you by breaking the monotony of routine. When life becomes predictable, it's easy to feel stuck or uninspired. Introducing even small doses of adventure can reawaken your sense of wonder and bring fresh energy into your daily life. For example, trying a new hobby, visiting a local park you've never explored, or even taking a different route to work can shift your perspective and spark creativity. One of the most profound benefits of adventure is how it challenges you. When you venture into the unknown, you're forced to confront fears, adapt to new situations, and solve problems creatively. These experiences build resilience and confidence, teaching you that you're capable of more than you imagined. Whether it's climbing a mountain, navigating a new city, or simply trying a cuisine you've never tasted, each adventure stretches you in ways that nourish your spirit and broaden your horizons. Travel is one of the most popular forms of adventure, and for good reason. Experiencing new cultures, languages, and landscapes expands your understanding of the world. It allows you to see life through different lenses, fostering empathy and a deeper connection to humanity. But you don't have to travel far to experience this. Even exploring a nearby town or attending a cultural event in your community can provide the sense of novelty and connection that adventure offers. Nature-based adventures are particularly nourishing because they reconnect you with the earth. Hiking through a forest, kayaking on a serene lake, or simply spending a day at the beach can refresh your mind and body. These experiences ground you, reduce stress, and remind you of your place in the larger ecosystem. They also provide opportunities to practice mindfulness, as the beauty of nature often pulls you into the present moment. Adventure isn't limited to physical activities. It can also be intellectual or emotional. Reading a book outside your usual genre, taking a class in a subject you've never studied, or engaging in deep conversations with people who have different perspectives are all forms of intellectual adventure. These activities stretch your mind, challenge your beliefs, and nourish your curiosity. Emotional adventures, on the other hand, involve taking risks in relationships and personal growth. This might mean opening up to someone, expressing feelings you've kept hidden, or stepping into leadership roles that push you to grow. While these types of adventures may feel vulnerable or intimidating, they often lead to the most profound transformations. They teach you about your capacity for connection, love, and courage. Adventures also provide a unique form of self-discovery. When you're in unfamiliar situations, you learn more about your strengths, preferences, and even limitations. For example, you might discover a hidden talent for photography during a trip, or realize you have a knack for navigating new environments. These insights help you understand yourself better and give you a sense of purpose and direction. Bringing adventure into your life doesn't require a big budget or extensive planning. The key is to approach life with curiosity and a willingness to explore. Start by identifying areas where you feel stagnant or uninspired. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't? What's a place near you that you've never visited? Answering these questions can help you find small, accessible adventures that fit your lifestyle. Another way to incorporate adventure is to say yes more often. Many opportunities for adventure arise unexpectedly. A friend inviting you to a spontaneous outing, a chance to volunteer for something new, or an opportunity to learn a skill. While it's easy to say no out of habit or fear of the unknown, saying yes opens doors to experiences that can surprise and enrich you. While adventure often involves stepping out of your comfort zone, it's important to balance this with self-care. Listen to your intuition and recognize when you need rest or reflection. Adventure isn't about constant activity or forcing yourself into discomfort. It's about finding joy and growth in new experiences. One of the most beautiful aspects of adventure is the stories it creates. The moments of triumph, humor, and even struggle become cherished memories that shape your identity. Sharing these stories with others deepens your connections and inspires them to embark on their own adventures. Finally, adventure teaches you to embrace uncertainty. Life itself is an adventure, full of twists and turns you can't predict. By learning to navigate the unknown through intentional adventures, you build the skills and mindset to face life's challenges with courage and grace. You come to see uncertainty not as something to fear, but as an opportunity for growth and discovery. Nourishing yourself through adventure is about more than excitement or novelty. It's about enriching your life in meaningful ways. It's about stepping into the unknown, challenging yourself, and finding beauty in unexpected places. Whether your adventure is as small as trying a new recipe or as grand as traveling to another continent, it has the power to transform you, nourish your spirit, and remind you that life is full of endless possibilities.